Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so excited because we are doing a full face of TJ Maxx and Marshall's makeup. I've got a ton of goodies. Most stuff I haven't tried before, some stuff I have, but we are gonna go ahead and jump into some amazing goodies. So if you wanna go ahead and see what products that I've picked up and the look that I'm going to create, then just keep on watching. All right, guys, so I just pulled my hair back so that way we can get started. So I love going to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I love finding cool stuff. I love finding, higher end makeup for a decent price. So I have accumulated quite a bit of stuff. Some of it is new, but I wanted to go ahead and do a full face with you guys so I can have some first impressions and try them out and let you guys know what my thoughts are on them. So let's dive in. Starting up first, we have the Cover FX. This is the gripping primer. Mine is kind of dirty. This is not the one that I picked up from TJ Maxx. That one is in my backup drawer. And I think I found it for $9.99. This one I actually bought for the full price, which I think was like 30 something dollars. Expensive, ridiculous, but I did. So I figured instead of opening up something that I have, this left to use, I'll go ahead and just use this. But I do have a backup for it. Which was again $9.99, and this is what the consistency looks like. It's supposed to be tacky, kind of like the Milk Hydro Grip. If anybody has tried it, Milk Hydro Grip is still my favorite. This is a nice one, and this was like the first gripping primer that I tried, and I do like it. It does get tacky and sticky, but I just feel like the Milk Hydro Grip is a lot stickier. But if you do find this for $9.99, definitely run and pick it up, because if you're wanting to try out a gripping primer, you can get this high-end one at an affordable cost. And who knows, I've been seeing Milk makeup. You never know if that'll end up showing up there too, but so yeah, so now I've got like this nice sticky base on my face, which is going to be perfect for foundation to lay that on and stick right there, not move or anything. So now I have two foundations, and I have not tried either one of these. The first one is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is in the shade Pebble. Now this is good if I am self-tan, so we're going to see how dark this is, if it's going to work. And this is a newer one that I picked up. This is the Pretty Vulgar Cool AF Lava Water Foundation, and I found this for $11.99. I picked up the shade No Filter. I have no idea if this is going to be a good shade or not for me. That's the hard part with these products being at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, because you just don't know if it's going to be the right shade or not, because this could very well be too dark for me. But the packaging on this is so pretty. I remember when Tati Beauty, when she did a review on this, and it's just absolutely stunning. I love that packaging. So we'll see which one is going to match me better. And this one is just a pump as well, and this one is a pump too. So let's go ahead and see. All right, so this is the shade of the Pretty Vulgar one. I'm just going to put a little bit on my face here. Okay, that's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. And that is too dark. Oh, why am I always in these predicaments? Okay, I will say I don't know what happened here, but when I was pumping this out, it was getting really hard to pump out. And look, it's like overflowing and oozing on the side. So I'm just gonna open this up and this is really thick and kind of disgusting. I don't even know if I'm gonna end up keeping this product. That is gross. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see, but it kind of stained my hand a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this Becca one because I am nervous that the way that it just is, it's so expired probably and disgusting. So I really hope I don't break out from that. And even though it sucks because I've, spent money on it, at least it's one less thing to have cluttered in my collection that's just not going to work for me. So there's a plus side, I guess, to it all. So it looks like even though it's a little too light, we're still going to go in with the Pretty Vulgar Lava Foundation. So I'm just going to squirt 2 pumps on the back of my beauty sponge, and we're just going to go ahead and apply it to the face. I'll just have to use bronzer to bronze this up. Plus, you know, my neck is just a little darker just because I did self-tan last week, so I've still got a little bit of that going on. So far, we're getting like a nice medium coverage here. Definitely a little too light. This will definitely be a nice color for when it's like summer or when it's winter time and I'm not doing too much of tanning, which I mean, I could just self tan, but I always forget to self tan. I'm really bad about keeping up with that. So this color might work out for me sooner or later. All right, so this is what my skin is looking like. I think it looks pretty good so far. Definitely looks really nice. Now going in for concealer, this is one that I have tried, but it's been a while, so I don't really remember what my thoughts are on it. This is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. And this is in Fair Neutral, probably again, way too light for me, but that's what I do. I am not a good matcher at this stuff. So we're just gonna apply this, and it looks a little yellow too, but that's okay. Under the eye. And just blend it out here. I will say, as I'm sitting here and doing my makeup, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show Handmaid's Tale, and if you have, let me know in the description box down below what your thoughts are on the show. I'm very intrigued by it, and I will continue to keep watching it because I want to know what happens. But the show just makes me so angry. Like, I'm getting so angry by the show, and just sitting here doing my makeup, it makes me really proud about where women have come and how far we've grown and the freedom that we have, because just watching the show, and I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything. You have to watch the show if you're going to, but man, I just have had nothing but anxiety for, I think I've only been watching it like a week now, but like, yeah, anxiety all week long from watching this show, but I can't stop watching it. All right, so this is my eyes with the concealer. I crease no matter what I use. I just have natural creases under my eyes. There's just nothing I can do about it. I mean, I try to find products that are not going to accentuate them too much, and right now they look okay. This definitely feels lightweight. I don't really feel a whole lot underneath, but I do feel like it's maybe a medium coverage, not really a complete coverage, full coverage foundation, because you can still see some darkness a little bit underneath my eyes, but it's not as bad as it was, you know, beforehand. So it's okay. You know, it's like kind of grab and go concealer, not one that I'm like, I have to use every time I want like flawless look. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is powder the face, and I have this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. This is in the shade Light. It does look a little dark, and I don't think I've used this yet. I just take things out of the box because it's less room, but I don't think I've used this yet. It looks a little dark to be light powder. It does come with like a clasp on there, and we just pop it open. It looks a little dark. Maybe that means it'll just make my foundation look a little darker and not as light. But it is also a shimmery powder. I don't know if you can see. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like I cannot talk today. I've had such a rough week at work, so I'm trying to find the words I'm trying to use today, and it's just really hard. It's very illuminating, and I typically have like normal to oily skin, so I'm hoping that this won't look too bad. At least I don't have, there are people who have worse oily skin than me, so I'm not as bad. I feel like I cannot freaking talk today. I am so sorry. If this video sounds like it makes no sense or I'm slurring my words, I apologize. I am exhausted from work, but the one thing that makes me feel better at the end of the day is sitting down and doing makeup and filming for you guys, because it's something that I truly love to do. I'm just exhausted. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set underneath my eyes. Definitely luminous. And I don't know if you can see up close or not, but you could definitely see where the powder is. And then I'm gonna take my bigger brush so we can powder the rest of the face. Ooh, you know, that's actually kind of pretty. How my skin just looks like it's got like this natural glow going on. All right, so this is my skin with the illuminating powder on. I actually like this. I feel like my skin looks very radiant and beautiful, and I really do like that. I didn't know how I felt about it because it did look a little dark in here, but once it's actually blended out on the skin, it looks really nice. And I don't remember the cost of this, but I think it has to be anywhere from $9.99 to $12.99. I don't think it was any more than that. And this is, it has 0.3 ounces, 3.5 ounces of product in here, so it's a decent size. I'm actually liking that a lot, actually. So I was going to use cream products and I completely forgot when I set my face, but I did also find these milk products at TJ Maxx as well. We have the bronzer in the shade Blaze, and we have the lip and cheek in the shade Perk. I have really been trying to get into cream products. I think my problem is I just forget when I'm applying my makeup to use them. So obviously that is my issue right now because I completely forgot to use them, but I did find those there as well. I think those were $8.99 a piece if I'm not mistaken. But what I do have for the face is this Cover FX. This is the Perfector Face Palette, and this was only $12.99. This was a find, but this is the medium deep palette. Obviously, I have lighter skin, so medium deep is not necessarily my shade, but I just couldn't leave it here because this is so beautiful. So I really want to use these products, but of course, I'm going to go in with a light hand so I don't completely wreck my makeup, I hope. So I am going to take the contour shade to bronze with, and this is a dark shade there. I'm going to go very lightly, and I hope I don't mess this up. A part of me, like when I got home, I was like, Amanda, why? You know, this may not even work for your skin. But I'm like, it was Cover FX, and like I don't really own a lot of like higher end products unless I find them at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So we will see how this goes. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's obviously definitely dark. Maybe if I self-tan, this will end up being a lot better. But let's just do the best we can. Oh, Lord. Come on, blend, 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 blend. I don't know why, but there's like a patch right there now, and I'm trying to get it blended out here. So that actually did not turn out bad at all. I think it looks really good, and my skin looks really radiant and nice, so I'm really happy about that so far. We are gonna go in with the blush, which is this shade here, and I'm gonna be, again, very light with this. One little dab in there, and extremely light. I will say though, this palette will last me a long time if I'm just doing one little dab. But see, like it's already a lot. To be honest though, I didn't even realize that this was going to be a medium deep palette until I was like walking around. I was so excited. I already had it in my hand, and then I had just looked down at it and saw where it said medium deep, and I was like, but I can't let you go. Like, I have to bring you home with me. And that is the power of no self-control and loving makeup too much. I almost look kind of like sun-kissed, and I really like that. Now, I will say the highlighters in here are a little too dark, but I do have several different highlighters to try. So I'm going to walk through you guys the ones that I have. All right, so I have 3 different highlighters that I had found. First up is the Milk Makeup Highlighter. This is the Flex Highlighter in Iced. I have not tried this out yet, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch it. Ooh, so pretty. Next, I have the Rachel Zoe X Lorac Face and Body Diamond Dust. And this I found for only $4.99. But let me tell you, the packaging on here gives me such being in high school vibes and Jersey Shore vibes because it is zebra print. This packaging is so pretty, and for $4.99 I just could not leave it there. And this is what the highlighter looks like. Oh, now this is my first time swatching it too. I have not even swatched it yet. Ooh, it is more like a glitter, but that is so pretty. So pretty. And lastly, one of the best finds in the past week has been the Marc Jacobs. This is the Cherry Omega Glaze All Over Face Foil Illuminizer in Guilty. I was so excited to find this. I'm still on the hunt for the palette, but I have found a couple of other items, which I have a part of this video as well, and I am so excited about it. So let's get her open so I can show you the beautiful packaging. And this is what the palette looks like. So pretty. I will say the highlighter is a little bit more on the deeper side, but again, I couldn't leave it sitting there. I just could not. And it feels nice and soft. And that is what that shade looks like. Definitely dark. It's not going to work for me right now. Maybe when I'm tanned and laying on the beach every weekend, which is one of my resolutions for this year, that I'm going to try to be at the beach at least once a month during summertime, if not more. I just need that. I need the TLC. I need that in my life. But the highlighter I think I really want to play with is going to be the Milk highlighter. All right, so I'm going to pick some up on my brush here. And let's go ahead and add this to the cheeks. We're already glowing, but why not glow some more? That is a really pretty. Woo-hoo-hoo. See, I love my highlighters to look wet and just in your face. Ooh. Ooh, so pretty. If you can find this, pick it up. I think it was $9.99 for the highlighter, which again is not bad at all compared to obviously what it originally retails for, which it all depends on the brand. If I know that the brand is rarely ever at TJ Maxx, then I'll buy it for the full price. But if I know that I've seen the brand at TJ Maxx before, I'll give it a little bit to see if it pops up on there, and if it's something that I still really want, then yes, I'll go buy it. But Milk, the only products I've ever purchased from Milk at the full price tag is the gripping primer and the gripping setting spray, because I really wanted those products. But everything else that I've gotten from Milk has been found at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. But let's just look at my skin. I think it looks really good. All right, and then now for my brows. My favorite brow pencil is the $1 Billion Brow Pencil. It comes with a spoolie on the end. And this is a universal brow pencil, and it works perfect for me. And you can find these for $3.99. I originally got this at a BoxyCharm, and I really did like it. So finding it there for only $3.99, it became my favorite brow pencil, and they're always there. So anytime I run out, I go there to pick mine up. So I'm gonna go ahead and and pop on my brows, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I went ahead and did my brows, did my base. So let's jump into some eyeshadow palettes that I have found. So recently, the first one I found is this Marc Jacobs palette. This is the Extravagance palette. And this is what the inside of it looks like. So pretty. It is a little bit more on the neutral side, so I don't know if that's something that I want to use today. But I did find it for $19.99. And then I also just recently found the Venus XL for $24.99. I am so excited I found this. I wanted it, but I was not going to pay $58 for this palette. I have the other big Venus palette like this, and I did pay full price for it, and I don't even use it as much. But this palette really spoke to me because it is a color story that I truly love. And this is what the inside of it looks like. So pretty. I love those pink tones. Unfortunately, one of the shades is cracked on the corner, but that's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's only the crack part of it and just a little bit. It's not even bad. But I think that this is the palette that we are going to play with today. There aren't a lot of shimmers in here though, so I do think that, you know, I'm just going to incorporate maybe the shimmers out of this one because they are really, really pretty. All right, first shade I'm going to go in with is going to be Scallop, which is this light pink shade right here. And we're going to put this all in the crease. Next shade I want to dive into is Flora, which is this beautiful like peachy corally tone. And we're just going to put this a little further into the crease. I'm gonna now go into the inner corner, or to the outer corner, I mean, with the shade Passion, which is this one right here, the one that's got the little crack in it, on a small brush, and just pop that right on the outer corner. Now I'm just going to go ahead and quickly line my bottom line, and I'll be right back to finish off the eyeshadow look. Alright, so now diving into this palette here for the shimmer shades. I really want to go in and put the gold all over my lid. I'm going to try it here first with a brush and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll go in with my finger. Let's see. Ooh, oh, she's so pigmented. Wow. And then now I'm going to go in with this shade here for the inner corner. All right, so I don't have a new liner or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes and then come back because we have a mascara to try. All right, guys, so this is my eyes with the liner on. So the product that I have to try out is a mascara, and this was only $12.99, and this is a part of the Marc Jacobs Cherry Collection as well. This is the other product I found. This is their Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, and I think that this is just their normal mascara, just in a different packaging for the collection, but I've never tried their mascara at all. So this is very cool to have a Marc Jacobs mascara, and this color is so pretty. This packaging is gorgeous. So let's go ahead and check this out. So we don't have a big, huge wand or anything, and let's go ahead and pop it on. All right, so this is the mascara with two, I can't even think of what the word I'm using, of two coats. And I know you can't see them all that well because of my liner, but they really did volumize my lashes. I have very, very small lashes to begin with, so they volumized it up quite enough, which is really good. If I didn't have the liner on, you'd definitely be able to see them a lot better. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is pop on lashes, and then we'll be right back to get into the next product. All right, guys, so this is the final eyeshadow look. It looks so beautiful. I absolutely love it, and everything worked out so nice. Moving on to lip products, I do have two options here. One is the Marc Jacobs shade in, I think it's pronounced Anais, and I have used this shade before. It's a nice neutral shade. So we have this option here, very creamy. And then we also, and I think these were $8.99 by the way. We also do have this Marc Jacobs, another cherry product that I found. This is in the shade Oh Miley, and this is a beautiful red. And that is the packaging. I absolutely love the green. It is so beautiful. And it's this gorgeous red shade. And that's what it looks like there. I feel like the nude would look really good, but the red might look nice too. So I think we're gonna go ahead and apply with the red, but I do wanna line first. So I'm gonna get my liner out here. All right, I'm definitely glad I went with the red lip because I think this is so pretty, really, really gorgeous. And the last product to go into is going to be, of course, setting the face. And I have the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. This is the peach extract. I love the smell of this. I think this was only like $12 or $16.99, and it is pretty big as well. So we're going to go ahead and get the face set. Such a nice peachy smell. I love it so much. Overall, this is what my skin looks like. I am truly happy with all the products I tried out. Everything is amazing. Definitely check out your local TJ Maxx and Marshalls to see what good goodies you can find for a bargain price. And look at how beautiful everything is. I truly do love it. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. I'd love to have you guys a part of the fam. I am having a giveaway when I hit 500 subscribers, so let's make that happen. Anyway, though, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.